guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Got home from work late today, so I don't really have much time to do anything, but there is one thing I wanted to talk to you about. On my way home, going to pick up my son from football practice, I did and stopped by the body shop and talked to him. He said no problem, he'll take care of everything. I told him, I said, you know, you don't really need to take care of the bed rails because I decided I am going to put the bushbacker flares back on there, or flares, not the flares, the bed rail caps back on there. I'm going to order a new set though, because the ones that I have, you know, even though I did do that black plastic trick on it, or the flame trick on that black plastic, they are starting to fade again. It doesn't last as long as what they would be, you know, new from factory. Mine are pretty old, so, and they're starting to fade some more. And again, from when I burnt and brought, you know, the black back to the surface, and it's just a whole chemical reaction thing, and the molecules and everything else. I don't know how to explain it, it just worked. But they are starting to fade a little bit. I just want to get some new ones and have those put on there. The truck's starting to look really, really good, so I just want to continue having it look good. But anyway, I'm going to drop it off to him on Thursday evening or first thing Friday morning. We're going to be going out of town Friday morning to try and extend the vacation just a little bit, since, you know, Virginia Beach, like I said before, was kind of a bust. So we're going to head over to Indianapolis Zoo and check that out. We've never been there before, so, you know, see what is up and check that out and see how it is. So we go to the Columbus Zoo or over to the Fort Wayne Zoo maybe once or twice a year. Columbus Zoo has Zambezi Bay, which is a water park, so that's pretty nice. You can do the zoo half day and you can do the water park half day. So anyway, enough rambling about that. So anyway, I talked to him. He's going to take care of the spot on the tailgate where there's just a little bit of imperfections in the paint and the bodywork under there. No problem. It's just something that, you know, was missed, overlooked. Take care of the bare spots. Another thing that was overlooked. You know, when I needed my truck, I was in a hurry. I felt like maybe I did push them a little bit, so no big deal. As far as the bed rails, we're going to leave those alone because I am going to be putting the caps back on there, and along with put my bull rings back in the stake pockets, so I have just a little bit of tie downs. You know, them bull rings are a pretty nice product. They are, you know, tested up to 1,000 pounds if I'm not mistaken. You know, like I said in the one video, the metal on your bed rails is going to fail before that bull ring is going to fail. So, you know, just use common sense when you're tying stuff down. You can tie a motorcycle down with it. Don't go tying a gun safe down with it. It's not going to hold. It's just going to pull them right out of the steel of the stake pockets, and it's just not going to look good anymore. And then you're going to have big gaping holes. So, you know, use the proper tie downs when you're hauling heavy loads. I have another question. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. You know, I talked to Pure Panorama. He also has the Edge comp box in his truck. He was saying he stays right around 1x5, 1x4, right around in there. And, you know, last fuel up, he was getting, I believe, right around 18 miles a gallon, which is really, really good. I think he's got 125 injectors, and he did upgrade from the HY35 to the HX35. So he's doing pretty good on fuel mileage, and he's got the big honking air filter on there. You know, my injectors are pretty big. I've got 200 horse injectors. I've got the S300 turbo, and I have the K&N cold air intake kit on there, along with I've got the fast. I'm not sure what that fast is. It's the fast HD. I don't know if it's like equivalent to the 150, whatever it is. It's their older red top version, so I'm not real certain what the flow is on that. I know when I did put the sump in my tank, I was quite surprised. I lost 2 pounds of fuel pressure instead of gaining, which I thought I would, because of the simple fact of it doesn't have to pull and draw that fuel out of the tank anymore. It's just laying right there on top of the sump. So I would have thought I would have gained fuel pressure and not lost, but I did stay with the same size line, which is a 3/8. I'm gonna upsize that. I'm gonna upgrade that fuel line and bump that up to a 1/2 inch fuel line and see if I can't, or maybe even a 5/8. I do have another fitting over here I can bump that up to a 5/8 fitting if I wanted to and make that fuel feed right into my fast 5/8. Whoops, as I drop it. So that is an option I do have. I don't know that I'll do that because I've only have that one fitting. I'd have to go pick up another one to put in the back of the fast. So I think I'll just, both of those are 1/2" fittings. That's actually 1/2" barbs that are just stretched, and the fuel line is, the 3/8 fuel line is just stretched around that barb. So if I would upgrade to, or you know, go up to a 1/2" fuel line into my fast, it probably would make a difference, but irregardless. Okay, going back. Edge comp box. I'm running, right, I think I'm running 4x3, 4 on my main level, and then 3 on my sub level. Sub level meaning when you press and hold your power button for like 2 or 3 seconds and release, you got that flashy, that's your sub level. Unless you have, well, no, that is your sub level. When you have 1 through 4, I was getting ahead of myself. Unless you have the hot unlock, or is it 1 through 5? I think it's 1 through 5, unless you have the hot unlock on it, and then you have basically 1 through 6, I believe is how that works. I'm not real certain about the hot unlock. I've never done that, nor have I ever researched it. So basically you have 5 settings on each main and sub level. So this tank here, I bumped mine down to where he has his at 1x4 and see what kind of fuel mileage I get out of it. I'm just gonna kind of play around with it. So if you guys would, as you're watching this, let me know if you're running the Edge comp box, what settings you are on, and give me an idea and let me know what kind of fuel mileage you're getting. If you want to, you can DM me on Instagram if you want to do it that way and not leave a comment in the description, or a comment below, that's fine. If you want to DM me on Instagram, my Instagram's always in my description, or it's just Chad_Myers73 or at Chad_Myers73 on Instagram. You guys can DM me there too if you want to just do it that way. But just kind of curious on what everybody is running as far as their Edge comp boxes. There's just so many different settings and levels, you don't really know, you know, what the best is, but it's going to be different for everybody in every application depending upon what injectors you're running and what turbo you're running. You know, it's just always different just as far as how much fuel and air you have. So just kind of curious. I just wanted to touch on a couple of things. Like I said, it's late. It is getting kind of dark out now. I know you can't, it looks bright on the camera, but it's really not. It's getting dusk. So I didn't have much time, but I just wanted to take a few minutes and let you know that truck is going to be taken care of, and them spots will be taken care of. And then there's also 3 dents on the tailgate, and I'm gonna have him push those out. So that's another thing that was kind of overlooked. Not a big deal. Like I said, I've known him for years. I figured he was going to take care of it, but the more I looked at it, kind of the more upset I got, because it's your vehicle. It's, you know, you left it there. Why wasn't it taken care of? Blah blah blah. And you know, instead of getting mad at it, talk to the person who's responsible for it, and most of the time they'll own up and take care of it. So pretty happy with that. So anyway, that's pretty much all I had. Wanted to touch on that Edge comp box to see where you guys were at with that. Once again, if you don't want to leave a comment below, DM me on Instagram, it'd be fine, and let you know that truck's gonna be taken care of as of Friday. So I have some parts on order, hopefully be here tomorrow, and we'll have another video up tomorrow. Until then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and we will talk to you later on. Bye-bye.